Hi, today I'm gonna be showing you a little demonstration of using nonviolent communication in the trailhead phase of the IFS process. And so if we're talking about the 6 Fs, we're basically in the find and focus stage, maybe a little bit of the fleshing out. Um, where the video will cut off will be a shift into the deeper work, um, where there's a shift more into like an IFS focus. And so essentially what you're going to be seeing here is a little similar to maybe a cognitive approach of reflective listening. The main difference being that the focus isn't on beliefs, and there won't be any questions reflected back in the nature of like why this is believed or why this is happening. It's more a focus on the feelings and needs and a sense of expansiveness toward clarity. One other thing that's going to kind of show up in this is that as we reach clarity with the first part and what it's needing, that resolution is going to kind of prompt a polarized part to show up, and we're just going to start over through the clarification or the work toward clarifying what the need is there. So I'm doing this with my friend Joylynn, who was nice enough to volunteer. I'll post some details about her below, but she's an excellent IFS practitioner who I've known for over a year and who I really enjoy doing IFS with. Yeah, so whenever you're ready and you can start sharing whatever's alive for you.
Yeah. So something that's been coming up a lot lately for me is I'm doing um, something really in the computer science field, and it's very difficult, um, and it takes a lot of effort, and and I have a part that needs to say that that I'm doing well, like I'm passing the class with A's. But I have this other part that continues to let me know that I'm not good enough, and that really like kind of badgers me and tells me that I'm stupid, and um that I'm like definitely not as good as the rest of the class, um and there's really not evidence that that's true. um and this is definitely a part that's been around for a long time. um and I kind of have a bit of a disability that makes it a little bit harder for me to learn, but um, and kind of just I feel insecure about it. So, um, but it just causes me to feel um, really less than a lot,
Mhm.
and um, and sometimes like I don't even want to try as hard because I'm not going to, even though I'll try enough to pass the class and I'm getting A's and everything, like not to try harder to really do well enough to like master it, because this part is telling me you're not good enough to do this anyway.
So I'm hearing that this course is difficult. It takes a lot of effort. And even though you know you're doing well in it, there's still like a really critical part there that's saying you're not good enough. Um, you're not going to get this. You shouldn't try hard. And that's bringing up some feelings of like insecurity or being less than, comparing yourself to others in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to touch back on like that critical voice that you have, I'm wondering if you feel frustrated because you're needing more ease in your course.
Um, I'm not sure. I feel like um, I think that it's a probably that's a kind of like that, but it's yeah, it's like I feel like I can only handle like a certain amount of stress um and it's almost like I um with this course I'm almost at capacity. And it's so yes, I guess that would be similar to yes, I need I need ease. That just sounds like a softer way of saying it, and I think I need to more intensify it. Like I'm at capacity of stress.
Like you need things to slow down or more space.
um, yeah, it almost just feels like there's only so much that I can do, um, and there's not enough room to do it. Um, and there's only so much I can do well, and so sometimes it's frustrating because um, I feel like I can't do everything well because I don't have enough room in my life to do that.
How would it sound just to bring up like balance as being important for that?
Yes, I would like balance, and then I have a part coming up that's feeling angry to hear that because it's saying like there are some things that like are that are not negotiable, like you know my daughter and the time that I have with her and things like that. So it, they don't feel like they can change.
Yeah.
And then like these projects, like I have to spend a certain amount of time doing them, otherwise I won't learn what I need to learn. Um, and so it just feels like this season of my life is just going to be a little bit chaotic, and I just have to like deal with it. And honestly, it's 6 more weeks and then it'll be over. Those other parts just like, it'll be fine, just deal with it. Everybody else, just stop whining. You're gonna be fine.
So like this part really wants you to be effective or successful.
Yeah, it's like you're going to get through this. You'll be fine. We're gonna turn out fine. Everybody will be fine. And um, uh, you know, there won't be much wreckage. So yeah, like all of the kind of the mom guilt, all of this stuff is gonna turn out okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not good enough, and it's like it's gonna be fine. You're gonna pass. So it'll just who cares?
Yeah, I almost wonder if this is like another need for ease here around like it, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds almost like this part is saying like don't worry about it, like let's not think too much about it. Like everything's going to be fine. And in that sense, like this part is just wanting to create that ease of like we'll just get through it.
I think that's probably true. Like it's another kind of protector that is just trying to manage, yeah, that discomfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that that's accurate.
Yeah. So maybe just take a second to feel into that need around ease or like just kind of more space or more balance. All right, so as we close the demo there, you can see that we're starting to shift into a deeper parts work. And so just thanks to Joylynn for sharing and volunteering. And hopefully that was a little bit clarifying for you. Thanks.